In the Earth year 1905 AD, a quite odd but wonderful human named Albert Einstein published his Special Relativity, one of the most significant physics papers ever produced in these humans' world. Einstein's special relativity accurately explains how speed affects mass, time, and space by allowing the speed of light to circumscribe the energetic relationships in the design of material energy systems. Einstein recognized how mass interchanges with enormous amounts of material energy. Hence, Einstein's classic equation stands as the colloquially parroted, but generally not comprehensively understood formula on the humans of the fallen planet number 51. Special relativity identified the speed limit of the universe at the velocity of light, some 186,000 miles per second. This claim challenged the prevailing gravitational doctrine of Einstein's day. Malformed notions from lesser physicists had adjoined an addendum to another great human mind's calculus. As his fellow humans honor him as their father of modern science, one of ours, Sir Isaac Newton, invented their calculus and measured gravitational force in terms of a constant multiplied by two masses divided by the distances between the object's centers. Although Newton himself made a distinct disclaimer that he did not design to describe the causes and seats of gravity, subsequent terrestrial physicists decided they would attempt to describe them by attributing a matter attracts matter causation to the gravitational constant, essentially asserting that gravity self-actuates from within material energy systems. This nonsensical claim could only hold true if gravity worked across space in zero time as a sort of real-time gravity string. Einstein's claim that the speed of light operated as the speed limit of the space-time reality appropriately challenged the prevailing gravitational precept of the then dogma of Tellurian physics. The argument took a popular example in the time required for Earth to feel a hypothetical disappearance of her sun. Einstein correctly asserted that the Earth would not feel the gravitational effects of the sun's vanishing for at least the 8.5 minutes required for sunlight to reach Earth. The physics community on the fallen planet held that the Earth would have immediately felt the gravitational effects. Einstein would embarrass the clergy. Einstein spent the next decade developing general relativity, released in the 11th Earth month of the Earth year 1915 AD. This theory recognized the gravitational impetus apart from the masses of material energy systems. Instead, general relativity places the causes and seats within a non-material substance, which Einstein called the fabric of space-time. Einstein provided a means to prove his newly conceptualized energy of space-time fabric in a curvature shown via a phenomenon called stellar parallax. Simply, Einstein rationalized that zero-mass photons would adhere to the shape of space, such that the apparent positions of stars behind the Earth's sun would appear in a different place than their known actual positions. The problem which of course emerged: the stars do not visibly appear in the skies behind shining suns. How might these humans measure stellar parallax? On the 29th day of the 5th Earth month in the Earth year 1919, Sir Arthur Eddington took advantage of a solar eclipse to prove Einstein's predictions true, showing that starlight bends with the sun's gravitational field. The terrestrial humans had for the first time realized that the shape of the space-time fabric associates to the gravitational energy. The old guard of physics in this world had to concede to Einstein. Matter does not attract matter. Matter acts on the space-time fabric, and the space-time fabric invokes the gravitational constant. However, the humans had seemed to have then stopped with their pursuit of conceptualizing the effectual energy within the so-called fabric of space-time. In short, these humans identified the behavior of the space-time fabric, but had for some reason committed the conceptual error of attributing the causality of the fabric's curvature to gravity, rather than identifying the curvature as causal to gravity. Although the academic societies had generally stalled their ideational pursuit of the manifest reality of these celestial waters, a reachable scientific bridge now emerges to connect to this ambient non-material energy. These humans must recognize the energetic reality of the celestial substance in which they swim. Both fascinatingly and discouragingly, These humans have not identified the space-time medium as the energetic source from which photons emerge, even in their own light bulbs. The operative scientific model of light held that electricity can cause photons to emerge out of nothingness. For some queer reason, the physicists of this fallen world ignore that this notion of created photon energy defies their own first law of conservation, which states that no energy can be created, nor can energy be destroyed, but energy can only change form. Photons emerge as converted energy from the fluidic medium of space-time.